Alright, looks like it's noon. Let's go. I'm just running a little bit behind today. It's all good. My workspace is a mess at the moment. I didn't really get everything cleaned up for the stream today. I was unmolding things instead. I still have a few more things to unmold here, so we can do that together. But the ones that I was unmolding to go in videos, I already did. Hi, Troglodyte. I'm good. How are you? Kind of tired today, I must admit. Good, apart from being a bit tired. I woke up at like 6:30 in the morning and didn't sleep very well for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I plan to have a fairly chill day today, so I might get some sleep later. I'm gonna take a nap after this. How are you doing? Put a couple things away. I have a new storage system off to my side, and it's so fancy. Look at it. I've got all my stuff all stacked up over there. It's so cool. But yeah, we're gonna printed some dice to make mold inserts. Oh, like the blank inserts. Where did I set those? Oh, they're over there. Okay. I pulled out some blanks today. I was just like, wait a second, where did I set those? I had them somewhere. They're literally off to my side. We're all good. Oh, here. We'll start by unmolding some random miscellaneous dice. That seems like a fun plan. You have everything in one huge box? Yeah. I mean, if I had less stuff, that might work, but my goodness, I don't think I could do that. I have so much resin stuff at this point. I've accumulated, I don't know, I'm just a sucker for, pretty inks and mica powders. I've accumulated a little bit in I guess I've been doing this for a few years now. It's so weird to think about. Oh, kind of weird. Here's our jumbo D20 that I just pulled out. Yeah, I don't know why I wanted to do a jumbo D20, but I did, so. Or D20, jumbo D6, that's what I know words. Like I said, I'm tired. Yeah, jumbo D6. I don't know why I wanted to do a jumbo D6, but I did. I was thinking maybe of doing some jumbo D6 sets that's just like 2 jumbo D6s maybe. That might be kind of fun. This is obviously just 1 jumbo D6, but I don't know. I think they're a fun size. Yeah, so today we're hopefully going to be pouring resin. We'll see if we get to that point. I want to get a bunch of different bottles figured out. So I have some in-person events coming up, and I found that, oh, it's kind of weird. I found that jewelry and some of the smaller, less expensive items like that do well at selling at in-person events. So I want to get some made. And I want to get some, I've made some jewelry before where I have little glass bottles that I then put things in and then fill with resin, and they've done pretty well. So I want to make some more of those because I've kind of run out. I have a few ideas. I have in the past I've done some where I did a little bit of sand and then a seashell with some light blue resin, and that's kind of cute. I also have these little tiny bat glitters. They look like bats. I was thinking I could attach some of these to the inside of the, ow, that's very sharp resin, to the inside of the glass, and then pour resin in. I'm gonna do that for some galaxy bottles. I've done that before where I have silver star glitter, and I went and kind of attached some to the inside of the glass with UV resin. Kind of weird. And then poured the galaxy sort of resin into the bottle then after that. And that seemed to work well. So I want to make some more of those, I think. Yeah, putting things in the mold. But yeah, so today's gonna be a little bit of figuring out what all I want to make bottle-wise. We'll see how many different things we come up with and how far we get. If I don't get to pouring resin, honestly, I'm fine with that. I don't know. I'm tired enough today. I'm just like, oh, do I want to pour resin? But I will pour resin. I will if we have enough time. I guess I've been doing this long enough that sometimes it's a bit of a job. I'm reminded of that, I think it was Brian David Gilbert, that said, it was something along the lines of, they say that if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life, but let me tell you, I've worked some days. That's, it's like, yes, I understand that. Like, I love what I do. I love doing the dice stuff, but oh my gosh, sometimes I'm just like, oh gosh, I have to get up and go do stuff, like business things. Okay, so we've got our miscellaneous dice here. I should probably get these molds put away. I need to clean this. I have stuff all over the place, so I went and got this shelf off to the side all set up, which is great, but it means that I rearranged everything in my craft space. And then I was just like, okay, I really need to have the spot where I do resin set up, but the other stuff is less of a priority. Sometimes it's simply work, yeah. It's worth it though, it's worth it. But no, my craft space is a mess, so everything's just kind of like stacked up over here. But and also I need to clean off the other half of my table here. I used to have a table that I now have over there. I used to have it right next to this table, and I'd have like all my other random junk on there. But now I don't, so I need to rearrange some things and figure out how I'm going to put things. I do have more room on this table now because I don't have the shelves that I had sitting on this table before that had all of my resin stuff on them. So I think I'll have enough room once I rearrange some things to put all of my molds back up here. But they're just kind of sitting on a shelf on the floor at the moment. Some of them are actually in like a box over there. The ones that I don't use as much. Oh my gosh. I poured some resin in here. And these are always fun to get out. There we go. Kind of a weird. This one probably just looks brown from far away, but there's all sorts of blue and yellow and gold and red in it. I made a set of dice with these colors, and I actually really like them. Kind of a weird collection of colors, I suppose, but alright, let's see. Let's see here. So let's figure out what all we want to do. I want to do some bats. I don't know necessarily what. Yes, just a cylinder. I have some molds that are like crystal shapes and stuff. This one's kind of a weird. This one's kind of a weird shape. I've been pouring some extra resin into them to turn into jewelry as well. I have a bunch of like just kind of simple necklaces that are just these with like some sort of bead or something at the end to make it look a little bit nicer, and a chain or cord. So I'll take those upstairs and sand them down, clean them up a little bit, turn those into some more. I like this one. This one has cool mica drips in it. Cool. But I'll take those upstairs and sand them down and at the tops and get them all cleaned up. Turn them into some jewelry as well. Okay, let's see here. So, bats. I think I want to do some that is like sand. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Sand and shells. And then I'm going to do some that are galaxy. I've got my silver glitter here. I'm not sure what else I want to do. Oh, let me put these molds away. They could be in my way. I have all my things on the ground back here. Oh, these all have the high number at the top. Should probably label these better. It'd make putting them away a lot easier. But that would require me to have forethought and planning. Why would I have forethought and planning? I'm dropping things. Alright, last one. Okay, cool. I've got a little bit more elbow room here now. The other thing that I do actually want to pour today too is a new resin blank to make a new D4 here because, well, you can see it's a little bit chewed up here. That's because I was trying to see if I could get rid of some of the resin. It just didn't turn out right, and then I tried to fix it and it just made it worse. So I want to remake that. And I pulled this out because it had all the colors in it. I made a Lego brick. And because I don't remember exactly what colors these were, because I don't keep good track of what I'm doing. But then we can make, this is my house sweater. This is the sweater that I wear around my house because I don't care if I get resin on it. Anyway, so I want to figure out which blue I used. I don't remember. Not that one. Is this one? No, not that one. Let's see. So yeah, I need to figure out which colors I used. So I think I used this yellow. Yeah, that looks like the right yellow. So there's the yellow. Then did I use an orange of some sort or just a pink? Because I think this is this pink. That looks like that pink in the middle. I'm trying to figure out if there was a color in between those two. I don't know if there was or not. Like a yellow orange or something. Did I do like a yellow orange in between? Kind of looks like a color that was in there maybe. It's hard to tell. I don't know if that orange was in there or not. It might have been. And then we have a purple. Hopefully this purple. And then I need to figure out which blue it was. Which blue was it? Does it look like the same blue? It might be darker than that. Is it like this royal blue? I think it's this royal blue. Those look very similar. So is this the order? I don't know if this orange was in here or not. I don't know if that's the order. It looks very similar. Yeah, those look like the same blue. Oh my gosh, you have the light shining on them. Yeah, no, the rest of the set turned out. Do you want to see? Here, I'll pull out the whole set. I guess. Oh wait, you know what I should look at? I should look at the D2 because it actually shows the colors better. I think I did have this orange in here. It looks like it matches the corner there. So I think I do have that orange in here. Here's Here's the D2 of the set. Yeah, these, pay no attention to how they're a little bit wonky. I'm going to sand them down and they'll be fine. But I made some sunrise dice. They have, oops, little butterflies on them that glow in the dark. I don't think I can show that to you at the moment because it's very bright in here. I obviously have a window. They got little butterflies. Little butterflies. Yeah, here's just the D4 that had a tragic accident. So we're going to redo that. I have my mold. I have new, better blank molds. I need to make some more, but I have a set of new, better blank molds because I sanded them down a little bit more. Because my blanks were just a little bit too big, which caused some issues. Okay, let's see here. Let me just set these off to the side. I don't need them in my way. Okay. Got that. We could also do some like mica drops and stuff in some bottles. I'm looking for ideas here too on what I should do. I could do like some glow in the dark bottles. I don't know. I kind of think some like sunrise bottles would be really cute if I did some that are these colors just like in order, especially with like one of these tall ones, one of these tall bottles. Do like a couple drops of the yellow, a couple drops of the orange, and so on, all the way up to the blue. So I think I might do this as like a bottle too. I'm going to do it in the D4, but I'm also going to do that as some sort of bottle. We're going to do the sand. I wonder if I could I could probably get a seashell to fit in here. But I also want to do a set of earrings. I did a set of earrings in the past and they were cute and they sold. So I'll make another set. Sunrise over the ocean. Yeah. I'll probably just do sunrise. I think that'll be a little bit easier to what's the word I'm looking for? I think it'd be harder to translate it if it was like what's the word I'm looking for? It'd be harder to translate the ocean in there, I think, with the sunrise. That'd be a lot of layers. I don't know how well it would read as being the ocean. So I think I'm just going to do the sunrise. I'll do the yellow at the bottom all the way up to the blue. And I think I'll do that for one of the long necklaces and then a set of little tiny earring bottles as well. For the galaxy dice, I should get some more of these little tiny bottles that are good for earrings because I'm running out. But I've done galaxy earrings in the past and they went over well. So you'll do a couple sets of those, and that's the rest of my little earring bottles. I have one left in there, which isn't going to work for earrings. But let's maybe do a couple of like bigger bottles for the galaxy ones too. We'll do like two necklaces maybe. We'll do one of these and one of these. Oh, this might be kind of cute for a sunrise though too, wouldn't it? That might be a cute shape. So maybe we'll do 2 sunrise necklaces instead of earrings. We'll do 2 sets of earrings and a couple of bottles for the galaxy, and then I'll do a set of earrings and a necklace for the shell. I wonder if I could put a shell in this bottle. I have some little tiny shells. That might be kind of cool too. Let's see. Oh, the other thing that I used recently that maybe might be cute is I have these really like tiny colorful flowers. If it'll find it. Find them. There you go. Little tiny cute colorful flowers. So maybe I could do some of these in like a heart-shaped one or something. I could do like pink flowers. I don't know if I should do, maybe I could just do like pink flowers and like some slightly shimmery resin. That might be cute, and like a little heart one. And then maybe do a few like colorful ones. Some colorful ones. Ooh, yeah. Let's see. A streak of bright green yellow in black ink resin. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, that'd be difficult to do with a black background. I like the idea of the forest. I could see how I could make some little like silhouette trees out of like paper or something, and then attach those to the inside around like the base of the thing. And then I could do like, I need to do like lighter colors behind it so you could see it. So I guess maybe you could do kind of like the green and stuff maybe behind it, like the brighter green, and then have it fade into the black a little bit, kind of swirl a little bit. That might be kind of cool. Well, that one I think I'm gonna need to think on, because I like the idea, but I think I might need to actually make some things for it. Oh, you know what else I have? I do also have butterfly. Oh wait, I could do some little butterflies with some of these flowers. I should try that. Or just some little butterflies. I could do like some little butterflies with the flowers. Yeah. Okay. I'll do some with butterfly, like some with a butterfly or two, and some without, I think. It's a kind of a weird mix to me to a certain extent, because one of them is very kind of cartoony and one of them is very realistic. But I feel like some people will like that. And then I'll probably want some shimmer in there as well. I think I want shimmer with these. Could go with this one. I have kind of this like, it's so hard to see on camera, but it's gold, red, purple chameleon pigment. Or I could just do an interference. Maybe I'll just go for interference pink. Or interference violet. Oh, I could go for this really fine interference violet. That might be kind of cool. Maybe that one. But I do also have a really sparkly interference violet. Let's go sparkly. We're gonna go sparkly. All right, so I think we've got a few ideas figured out. I need to grab my UV resin. Yeah, I like that idea. Oh, we'll see how this goes since I'm sitting in the sun. I'll have to make sure that I'm working over here where the sun is not quite shining on it. Yeah. I could probably just cure things by just setting them in the sunbeam. Might work better than this lamp, to be honest. We'll get that out. All right, the sunrise ones, I'm not attaching anything to the inside. I'm going to try and set them out of the way for now. Meow. So the events that I have coming up, let's see. Let me think about them in order. First, I have a maker convention. So that's going to be a convention with a bunch of people that like to make things. I have some plans for it. I was debating making doing like a vlog for it. I did a vlog for the last convention I went to, which is also my first convention. So I was debating doing it again for this upcoming one. But it's a maker convention, so I'm working on some like kits so that people can make things themselves. But then after that, I have Lilac City Comic Con, which is a pretty good medium-sized convention. That one is one that I'm like, oh gosh, I hope that goes well, because it's a little bit bigger than my first convention. It's a couple of days. I think it averages usually like 8,000 people or something like that. So I'm just like, fingers crossed it goes well. I think it will. I think it's one of those things where it's just like, I'm never going to be fully prepared for it, really. But it'll go fine anyways. I feel like that's just how it goes with conventions. Oh, I need to find some bottles to fill with bats. I haven't decided what to put behind the bats yet. I'm thinking maybe like a swirl of black ink and like maybe some shimmery something. Because I've kind of done that before. Maybe we'll also do the shimmery purple. It's pretty. Okay, we'll start with the bats. Try and get some of these placed. Pull out my very high-tech tools here. Of a pin. All right. Over here as far away from the sun as possible. So I'm just going to take a little tiny bit and I'm going to put it in here against the side. And then I'm going to pick up one of these and I'm going to try and attach it against the side. Oopsies. Oh no. Can't get it off of my... So, like that. It's maybe not the cleanest at the moment, but it's in there. Anyway, so let's see. What am I up to today? So usually on Saturdays I meet up with some friends for dinner, but we decided to not meet up this week. Got a couple folks out of town. I was just like, I'm tired. I have so much that's going on. I would like a chance to sleep, so honestly, like, if we don't meet up, that's fine by me. Everyone else was just like, yep, that sounds like a good plan. So instead, what am I going to work on today? I might do some editing. I've got a couple of videos. Actually, I need to do some like last little like pickup shots for one video. Just like a few little few extra little shots of things. Just like I'm trying to get this the correct direction. I have everybody going the same way in here, so. My hands are not steady enough for this. Oops, oh no, I have it going the wrong way. Oh no, there we go. Flip around. No, no, I'm knocking things off. No! Get back where you're supposed to be. I'm knocking that one over. All right, let's bake that. Before I knock everything off again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, normally I'd be meeting up with folks, but yeah, I think I might do some editing. I have a couple of different kinds of videos coming. One of them I've already posted on my Patreon, so people there have a sneak peek as to how that's gonna go. And then one of them I am hoping to finish this week so that I can get it up on Patreon, and it'll be up on YouTube in a couple of weeks. Because that's how I do things. Usually people on Patreon get like about 2 weeks. Get to see videos about 2 weeks before everybody else. Depending on what it is. If it's a commission, no. The person who ordered the commission gets to see it before everybody else, and then a couple of days after they have it, I put it up. But I'll flip this around. Flip it around a little bit so we can get all of those sides cooked. Oh, I could do like a mica drop in there too. Oh, that might be cool. What if I do like a shimmery, like a swirl of black ink and then like a shimmery mica drop into these? Ooh, I like that idea. That would be pretty for these bats. Oh, anyways, the bats. Right, I was talking about all the events I have coming up. So I have a maker convention, then I have kind of like a regular comic book convention, and then in October I have a Halloween themed convention that I'm signed up for. So I want to get some sort of Halloween stuff made. Now I'm thinking about it. So I'm working on doing themed dice, sort of, at the moment. Ooh. So I have dice based on the YouTube series Drawtectives that I have finished. Now I'm making videos on all of them to get on the channel. And then now at the moment I'm working on dice based on Empire's SMP Season 2. So both YouTube series that I have enjoyed. But I was thinking of doing some more Minecraft dice after that, but I might start work on Halloween dice instead, because I was originally my original plan, I'm trying to get these guys in there. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to get this in here. I should figure out how to get I should like make my camera closer, shouldn't I? Is that something that would be nice, having the camera zoomed in a little bit? I could probably, oh my gosh. Good enough. Oh my gosh, I've had so much trouble. I wanted it kind of facing upwards though. I think I might need more resin. More resin. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but I was thinking of doing Minecraft, just plain old Minecraft dice after I get done with these current ones. But I decided that I'm not going to stress myself out trying to get the ones I'm working on currently all done for June, because that was my original plan. It's like, okay, I'm going to release dice every other month. But then I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, so the dice that I just got done, and I have them, you know, done with plenty of time and stuff, was for the Drawtectives ones, and that's 5, I actually have 6 sets of dice for this month. And, you know, I took the 2 months to get them all done. But for Empires, there are 13 characters that I'm making dice based on. Let me pull out my other pin, maybe. It's a little bit thinner, and maybe it won't get stuck. There we go. I'm going to attach that in place before it falls. Anyways, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to stress myself out trying to get 13 sets of dice done in 2 months. Because even when I was not, even when I didn't have a part-time job, I probably averaged around 8 sets a month of regular sets. You know, there's also D20s and fate dice and all that sort of thing too. But yeah, I probably averaged around 8 sets a month when I didn't have a part-time job, and now that with the part-time job, that cuts into work time to a certain extent because there's certain admin stuff that is going to take the same amount of time no matter how many products you make. As you know, it takes the same amount of time to schedule things and order things and do taxes and all that sort of stuff. So I am like, having less time just kind of cuts into the making stuff time more than anything. Really, it's the sanding. I just need more time to. Yeah, but it'd be 13 sets in 2 months, to be fair. Yeah, my original goal before I got the part-time job was 10 sets a month. That was my goal. But since I got the part-time job, I was like, okay, I'm gonna cut that down to half. We'll go for 10-ish sets, 8 sets maybe every 2 months, every other month. But I don't know. I've just decided that I'd rather get everything done and nice and not be on like a huge rush schedule. Especially with the I'm doing a YouTube video once a week too, which takes kind of a surprising amount of time because it takes me forever to edit things. I don't know. It takes me a lot of time to edit. I feel like it takes, I don't know, it probably takes everybody just as long to edit, but I feel like it takes me forever to edit. I feel like that's something you don't think about with YouTube videos necessarily, is just editing time. It takes forever. Ah, come on. But no, I hadn't really thought of it that way before. 13 sets is, if I did 13 sets in a month, is one every 2 days. That really does kind of put it into perspective. Especially considering, the amount of time and how much of that is active work time and that sort of thing. So this is, while that's cooking, I can show you this bottle. Just added some bats flying around it, and then we'll do, I think the plan is I'm going to do kind of like a little black inky swirl in there a little bit, kind of like dispersed through some clear resin, and then I'm going to do like like a shimmery kind of mica drop in there, so it'll just kind of like do drips of shimmeriness through the middle. And I think the bats will stand out well from that, but also you'll have that little bit of dark from the inkiness. But I need some lightness in there, otherwise the bats aren't going to show up at all. I've kind of done that before with both some keycaps and some dice, where I had kind of a pearl kind of cabochon behind the the bats. There we go, that's the word. And then kind of a black inky swirl over top of them. I don't know, it looked good, so might as well. I don't know, should I do any more bats on this one? I kind of like it with just the 2. It's kind of cute. I feel like 3 is a better number, though. People like things in odd numbers. We do like a second one, like here with one of them. I don't know, it's kind of cute with the 2. Is it gonna be too much with the 3? It might be too much with the 3. Nah, we'll do 3. We'll do 3. I go for maximalism anyways. It's my style. Anyways, let's see. What have I been up to? Yeah, I feel like the editing is what I've been focusing, the video editing is kind of what I've been focusing on a lot recently. I guess to be fair, I've been making dice and stuff too. But the thing that I've been enjoying the most maybe is the video editing, which is so strange to me because I used to hate video editing. That's what kept me from ever doing videos, or sticking with doing videos at least in the past, is just that I did not enjoy video editing at all. Oh, I could do that, but that might go above. Nope, not doing that because it didn't stay. I need more resin. But no, I've been enjoying the video editing recently. There's something kind of chill about it. I think part of the reason that I used to dislike video editing is that I couldn't do something else at the same time. Where did that go? I couldn't do something else at the same time because I had to like listen to every little thing as I was going. It's like, oh, you just listen to the same thing over and over and over again. But with the resin stuff, a lot of the editing I do without listening to anything. Like I don't have to listen to it while I'm going because I'm literally just cutting out the bits that aren't good, and I'm just skimming through the footage that I have. I'm not listening to it at all, and that has made it a lot. Come on! I'm trying to get those where I want it. Hate hearing the sound of your voice. Yeah, see, that's the thing though, is like I don't have to listen to myself talk for a lot of the resin stuff because I am just cutting down the video footage set to some music. I am going to move away from that a little bit though. I posted about it in the Discord yesterday. Can't get used to it. Yeah, I'm kind of used to it at this point. But I posted about it in the Discord yesterday. I'm still gonna do some of the speed pour videos where I just have video footage of making a set of dice set to music, like with all sorts of cool jumps and stuff when the music changes, because those are fun to make. There's kind of two reasons that I'm going to continue with those. One, they're fun to make. Two, I know that both my mom and my grandma like them. But I want to start doing, I think, some more videos where I talk through my process more. So, slightly longer videos. You know, the speed pour ones are maybe like 3 minutes-ish. But I have some videos I'm working on where I'm making dice based on characters or whatever. And I'm doing a voiceover where I talk about the inspiration a little bit and why I did things the way I did, why I did the design the way I did, that sort of thing. I have a couple of those that I have done, and it's kind of funny. I got one of them done. I got the first one of that kind of video done, and then I watched it and I was just like, I think this is okay, but for some reason I was like so stressed about it. Just like, I don't know if this is good or not. I don't know. Is this like not enough information about what I'm doing? Is this boring to watch? I went and sent it to a couple of Dice Maker friends. I was like, can you guys just watch this and tell me if it's boring? And they're like, Liz, it's fine. It's good, it's fine. I'm like, okay, thank you. And now that I've gotten that, ego boost, I'm excited to make more of them. Because I realized that those are the kinds of videos that I like to watch. I like watching the videos where people are kind of talking through what they're working on. Because I put videos on in the background while I'm working on stuff too. So I want to be able to like listen to it more so than watch it. Like, I like the visual, they say, oh, I'm doing this thing. I can look up and be like, oh, they are doing that thing. But, that's why, I don't know, I like having it on in the background. And I figure that's what people do with, like, my streams and stuff, too. Hearing the thoughts behind the crafts brings it all together. Yeah, that too. I like understanding people's creative processes. There's something fun about that. So, anyways, I'm going to start, I think, moving towards some videos that go over my thought process on what I'm doing a little bit more. I realized that I was overthinking it a bit. So the reason I don't have more tutorial videos on my channel is because the scripting. I was writing very, kind of dense scripts. If you look at my tutorial videos, to be fair, my tutorial videos have the most views on my YouTube channel. By a lot. Like by, you know, most of my videos get maybe 300 views, maybe. Not always. Anywhere from like 70 views to 400, we'll say. The tutorial videos usually get 1,000 plus. But the reason I didn't have more of them is that it took me, like just the scripting process. I was trying to get all sorts of information in there, get it very dense, and it took a lot of like thought and to try and get all of that stuff put together. And I think I'll still do some of those videos too, like some very dense thought process tutorial videos about specific techniques and that sort of thing. But I realized that I was overthinking it because I started doing these videos where I'm just talking through my process. I'm like, these are basically tutorial videos, and I did not script any of this really. I kind of scripted the first one. I was just like, okay, what all do I want in a video like this? Okay, you know, I want to say, you know, hello, this is the thing I'm working on, thank patrons and stuff at the end, that sort of thing. And then I just kind of went to a certain extent. I literally just combed through the footage while I had my voice recording software up and just talked about what I was doing, or just a second. Oh gosh. Get in there. That might just stay like that. I don't like it like that. Okay, now I like it. I was saying, oh, and then like for the second one, I was like, okay, I kind of know the things that I want included in here now, so I just kind of went for it, combed through the footage, talked about the character a little bit, talked about what the things that I was putting into these resins and the things I was putting into the dice and why I picked certain things, certain colors and certain materials, certain designs. And it went really fast, and I just chopped that up and put it on the video that I had already pretty much edited together. I'm like, okay, this works. I've been overthinking this the whole time. This was a lot quicker and easier to do than I was hyping it up to be. I do still worry that, you know, I'll miss some information and stuff, but, you know, I can always go back and record more stuff, or if I miss something, it's not a big deal. It's fine. I can miss a thing here or there. It's all good. We'll just, you know, chop together things that make the most sense. But you know, that's a little bit more stream of consciousness, I suppose. The tutorial videos I've done in the past have been really short. They've been like 3 minutes, and that's because I scripted everything. It was very dense. I figured out what I was going to say. You know, I went and filmed everything, and then I had scripted out everything I was going to say about the technique or whatever. I usually scripted it out before I went and filmed on those, so that I could show off specific aspects and stuff, like, to the camera. Be like, and then you add the thingies. Yeah, these ones will be a little bit longer. And honestly, I think that'll be nice too. I'm realizing that I want to make some of the videos that I enjoy watching, I think. There's videos that I enjoy making, and there's videos that I enjoy watching. And they're not, some of them are the same thing and some of them are not the same thing. Like the speed pour videos, like I was saying before, the ones where it's just set to music. I watch those sometimes, things like that. Those are the kinds of videos that put me to sleep. Oops. Those are the kinds of videos that put me to sleep, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but, you know, I think they're cool or whatever, but it's the kind of thing that I'll watch before bed and start falling asleep while watching it. Like, you know, it's like a rug cleaning video. Omar! Hello! I feel like it's been so long. Hello! I'm talking about future YouTube video plans at the moment. You know? Just been lurking here in the background. But yeah, I don't know. But they're fun to make. They're fun to make, so I have continued to make them. But I think I want to make some videos that are the kind of things that I like to watch too. Not to say that I haven't, but more so. Oh, you're saying I know to that you haven't been here in a while. Yeah, I know that Saturday mornings don't always work the best for everybody. Maybe someday I'll go back to a Wednesday night stream. Although honestly, I think I've been enjoying streaming. I enjoy streaming. Don't get me wrong. Before I had the part-time job, I was streaming like twice a week. And now I've been streaming maybe once a week. I have a spreadsheet where I have all of my, when I'm releasing videos and stuff, and I've kind of kept track of when I've streamed and stuff too. And it's a little bit less than once a week because, I take a week off here and there if I'm going to a convention or whatever. Alright, I think we've got our bats pretty much done. We've got that one down there that's cooking, and then these ones have our little bats in place. Attaching some bats to the insides of these. We've got our plan. We're going to do black ink. Let me grab my black ink. Black ink. A little bit of mica drop. Put this one away. What else do I have? Oh yeah. You don't have to, Omar. I don't know. Yeah. It was because we were talking about doing black ink with stuff inside of it and how the black ink's somewhat transparent. And so I think we were talking about the transparency there. That was for these. And this is for these. So we'll do these next. So these ones are gonna be Galaxy bottles. So same thing, we're just going to add some UV resin to the inside and attach some little star glitters. We'll start with a little tiny one. Yeah, the one from November, where it's like the black one with the kind of pinkish like stuff on top. Yeah, it's the one that I posted. Yes, yeah, I think that's we're probably thinking of the same one. Okay. Do I add any of the penguins or just... Oh, I need those too, don't I? I can have some like medium-sized glitter. Oh, it reminds you of Minecraft? Fair. I mean, everything reminds me of Minecraft, so I can't talk. I was talking earlier about how I'm debating if I'll end up doing Minecraft Dice next or not, because my original plan was to do, I finished up the Detectives themed dice YouTube series, and then I am finishing up pouring Empire's SMP dice, not the YouTube series, and then I was thinking of doing Minecraft dice next, because I know that they're a crowd pleaser, and I like Minecraft. I'm part of the crowd that's pleased. But I have a Halloween, I decided to maybe take a little bit more time to do the dice I'm working on now, just so I'm not stressed. And so I don't know how much time I'll have and stuff, because I have a Halloween expo in October. So I don't know if I want to start on Halloween dice next or not, because it might be better to just get a head start on those so I'm not rushed. Like, I'll probably have enough time, but I don't know, I just feel like it might be better to get them done sooner rather than later. Because I was thinking of taking an extra time for oh my gosh, I can't talk. I was thinking of taking an extra month for the Empires ones. Okay, let me cook that. We'll just start adding, I'll wait for that to finish cooking. Put that on the lid. So yeah, that's the eternal conundrum. On the one hand, it's just like, man, I know Minecraft dice are I know people get excited about them. And also I'm excited about them, but I just don't know when I'm gonna have time. Might just run outside. I think the ask was if it could be backlit. So I'm trying to see how transparent it is. I know. That's fair too. I do like myself some Halloween. But that's also part of, but yes, we got on this topic, so that's part of the reason I'm making bat necklaces. I mean, also just because bat necklaces, cute. I should make some little tiny pumpkins. Oh, I could make a little. Oh yes, yeah, holding up some, absolutely. I should make some little tiny like polymer clay pumpkins. I'll make like little like pumpkin patch. Oh wait, you know what I've been wanting to do? Oh, just a second, I have an idea. Make non-generic Minecraft dice like grass plots, but another themed wizard. To be fair, I do have plans for that. Have you seen my Minecraft dice, troglodyte? Have you seen my Minecraft dice? There was a short period there where I was kind of the Minecraft dice person. Pumpkins with black cats on them. That'd be cute. That'd be so cute. Are these the same size? Just a second. No, never mind. These are the same size, I think. I don't know why I pulled out both. Oh well. Ah! That's true, you do. Did you get the you got the ores one, right? Oh, you have a character excited to play? That's fair. I haven't seen a ton of Minecraft dice from people. Wait, who else has done Minecraft dice? Now I want to see. I want to see all the Minecraft dice. I've seen the ones that I made. Oops. I know Ribinator, I think, made Minecraft dice at one point. What is on my... Omari and the Barbarian. Aerogenasi Circle Stars Druid. Wait! Oh, you got the flower ones too? Okay, I couldn't remember. I was gonna say, wait, did you get the ores or the flowers? But... those were a couple of my favorites. The ores and the flowers. Boy, did they take so long to make, but they turned out so good. Okay, wait. So you're playing a druid who has the word barbarian in their name, and also you've named them after yourself. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on there. Oh boy. Lovely. I'm reminded suddenly of that one meme that's just like your first D&D character versus your 25th D&D character. The first D&D character is just like rugged, battle-hardened warrior, and then like the 25th D&D character is just like a guy in PJs and duck slippers and like holding a pool noodle. Like that's I'm getting that vibe just from everything that's going on in that. I would expect nothing less from you. That's pretty great. So what game are you going to be playing this in? You're starting a new one, I guess? Starting a new game. My brother joined a D&D group recently, so he's been excited about that. I spent a couple of, probably it was a few weeks at least, listening to my brother go on and on about his plans for his D&D character. You need a really gruff voice, but just be the complete opposite of that. Perfect. I like plants. Yeah. Something like that. Now my brother's playing a gentleman barbarian, who is a human that was raised by gnomes. And is going off on an adventure for his great-great-grandmother, who he was very close with, because she was a gnome, so she was still around when he was born. He's a quarter gnome, yeah. Gruff voice. Are you hurt? Tears in my eyes. Oh boy. He's a sensitive soul. Got our stars in there. Got our stars. We're going to do that with for a couple of sets of earrings and a couple of necklaces. That's something I've found with D&D characters, and I guess you can't really go wrong to a certain extent. It's really fun to either really play into the stereotype of the class and or race that you're playing, or it can be really fun to like completely subvert it. So like, I had a paladin who was very much, ooh, that's always a fun thing. I want to see the dice palette. Dice palettes are so fun. I had like a paladin who played very much into the classic paladin, knightly kind of figure. And she was so fun to play. But also, it's fun to play the characters that are just like, this is so opposite of what you would expect. You'll soon be a player for the first time. Small campaign where you're all members of the same church sent to free a town of undead to garner goodwill. Oh, gonna play a bard? That's fun. That'll be fun. Here's a question for you guys. I'm always curious about this. If you were a D&D character, what class and race would you be? I know my answer. That's because my brother and I have talked about this at length. Dead? What do you mean? Yes, you go ahead and... Have I not told you before? Have I not told you my answer before? If not, yeah, please guess. Please guess. Oh, gosh. You're getting goblin vibes? We're all dice goblins here. Are you guessing mine or are you guessing troglodytes? I'm not sure what the pun here is. So let's see here. For you... let me think here. I've got to think. Yeah, you're very close there. I was thinking gnome bard, but goblin works too. They have a similar vibe to them. let's see, for you, oh gosh. With an artisan background, yeah, fair. Maybe that's why I'm thinking gnome. Maybe that's why I was thinking gnomes, because they seem like very crafty. A very crafty group, traditionally. Let's see though, let's see. I don't know why I'm getting like a half-orc vibe, but that I don't know if that's right or not. I'm so bad at stuff like this. I feel like you see a lot more of me than I see of you to a certain, so, you know, there's that, but, maybe like an, I have a fighty side. Stick 'em up. I'm not sure. My first thought was like artificer, but I don't think that's right. I'm trying to think of all of the classes now, because I don't think you're a barbarian. I think you're a little bit of a trickster of some sort. In a second here, I'm getting some stars put in here. I don't think I want two there. I just want one. Put one down there. All right. Yeah, I think so, but I do honestly think that this is going to be harder for me because you see more of me than I see of you, which is kind of a weird thing. Let's see. What are my options? I don't think barbarian. I don't know about fighter. Maybe fighter. There's druid. Oh, rogue. Maybe rogue. Maybe like a gnome rogue or a goblin rogue. You're also a goblin. That's just because you're a dice goblin. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think you would be? I'm also curious why Troglodyte said dead ? That seems like a poor choice. Of what class and race to be. To be fair, not everyone's going to be an adventurer, so not everyone's going to have a class or race or whatever. But we're talking in hypotheticals here. No, let's see. Let me think of race more. Maybe maybe a Genasi. I can't see the message that you're sending. I'm not seeing it. Is something blocked? So the problem here is that I can't. On the computer that I'm on. Ooh, no, I don't want to watch this one here. On the computer that I'm on.
If you have a utility meter like this on the side.
No, thank you. No watching YouTube videos. It gives me so many problems. Let's see. It won't let me like look at this in this stream on YouTube. I'm just looking at it on the streaming software. Let's see if I can. Let's see if it'll let me. No. I'm wondering if it has links blocked, which is weird because I thought I allowed links. Did you send that recently? Oh, Dwarven. That makes a lot of sense to me, too. Okay. An Eldritch Knight, I can see that. Dwarf, now that you're saying dwarf, that makes a lot of sense to me. And I can see fighter, too. It's a little bit more finesse, but with a fighty side. Now that you say dwarven fighter, that makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, no, I didn't see it. Oh, yeah, see, it's just not working. Can you see them, Omar? Have you seen the messages? Because since you're a mod. I can't, for some reason... Let me see if I can pull up the stream itself. Just a second, we might have some weird feedback for a second here. Turn the volume off. Just a second, we might have some weird feedback for a second here. Yep, that's what I was talking about. Nope, still can't see it here. Yeah, I guess links must be blocked. But yeah, I'm wondering if you can see the links, Omar, since you're a mod. I'm not quite sure how that's... Okay. Yeah, that's the same. That's the first thing I see as well. So I guess it didn't, it just like did, it's weird that it doesn't tell you that it didn't send. Like, that's kind of annoying. Yeah. What's in this one? There's like dust in here. That's fair. I'm operating under the assumption that if you were an adventurer with class levels, what would they be in? That's part of the assumption here. I mean, it's perfectly valid take that you wouldn't be. I also don't think I would, but if you were. Oh, that's a fair question, yeah. What are you playing in your upcoming game? I'll add some bigger pieces in here. Ah. Get off. I just want the star. Star. Is it 2 stars? That's 2 stars. To be fair, I think I would be a bard, but the class that I always played growing up was a ranger. Don't know why. That was back when I was playing 2nd edition, 1st edition. Must have been 2nd edition. I think I grew up playing 2nd edition. So I think that's what my dad had all the books for. Oh, see, you can send links. Huh. I don't know. I thought I had it set up so that anyone could send links. I don't actually know what the moderator stuff looks like either. Can you look at any of that, Omar, and make it so that people can send links? I don't actually know what sort of permissions you have completely. Oh yeah, Bard's a lot of fun. I don't think I've really played Bard much. When I played Bard once, and I did not understand how 5th edition worked at the time, so it was not fun. But now that I understand how, you know, bonus actions and that sort of thing work now, I think I'd enjoy it more. Because Bards can give inspiration and stuff. I didn't really understand how that worked or when I could use it. But it's very much a support class, which is kind of fun, to be honest. I also tried playing Cleric for the first time at one point, and that was surprisingly fun too. I had not played Cleric before. I didn't realize how much fun it was. Yeah, Clerics are so versatile. You'd be a turtle druid. That'd be good. Or maybe a gem dragonborn paladin. Ooh. Good choices. Good choices. Yeah, dwarf fighter makes a lot of sense. Sorry, no, I'm thinking about it. I'm so bad at stuff like that. It's like when you were, I think a long while back, you were making dice palettes for people, Omar. And I'm just like, I just feel like I don't know anybody well enough. It's like I talk to all you people, I consider you all friends, but I just don't know. I'm so bad at that sort of thing. I'm bad at picking up vibes just purely from like text conversations and the occasional voice call. It just went off vibes. I mean, fair, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm so bad at like figuring out vibes from just, I don't know, just text conversations. Like to a certain extent, it's just like, yeah, I mean to a certain extent, but. You got one session with an evil Topaz Dragonborn Paladin, but that campaign never went further. So I don't really count. That's fair. I have a couple characters. Like, I have one character that I really want to play at some point. I have an idea for a Warlock that I think would be really fun. The whole shtick would be that it's like his family's patron type thing. And he has to go off. He has basically like a shopping list from this eldritch being that's just like, I need you to go do these things for me, honey. But everyone literally considers this eldritch being like the grandma figure of the family. Everyone else is just terrified of this thing, and it's just so normal for him and his parents and stuff. So I'm probably gonna go for. We'll see if we get around to pouring resin, quite honestly. I'm gonna go for like, yeah. It's not even, this being isn't even related. Like, it's not actually like his mom. It's literally just like some sort of maternal figure in the family who's basically been everybody's grandma. Okay. For centuries or whatever, it's just been a family tradition to kind of serve this eldritch being. But also, it's the kind of being that goes and drops off cookies, you know, accompanied by very ominous whispers and four-dimensional. Gosh, this is gonna be difficult. You know, yes, it exists in 4 dimensions or whatever, and is unexplainable to a human eye or whatever. But his whole family's just like, ah, don't worry, that's just me, Ma. But yeah, I want to play him at some point. I kind of came up with his design and everything like a long while back. And then never got around to. Next version rules. Oh, cool. So like a 6th edition type thing. I'm not sure if you like 1 D&D. Good ideas, but you do agree with some choices. What sort of stuff is in there? I haven't looked at it at all. What sort of like, what are some good changes? What are some bad changes in your opinions? Or just some changes? Oh, 1 D&D is the name for the new edition. Oh, okay. wild shape is basically useless now. Aw, but that's like that's like the fun thing with druids. I mean, on the one hand, I can kind of see that, but on the other hand, is anyone going to follow that? I feel like that's just silly. The GM's a player, too. They put him back in. That's probably wise, yeah. I mean, the DM's a player, too. They should be able to have the joy of landing a critical hit. My goodness. So difficult. Good changes. Oh, setting level requisites for certain feats. That seems fair. Clarifying language for what roles are affected by what effects. Also fair. Casters are still OP and getting more buffs while their design choices said the marshals will bring the hurt. Oh, so they're making some of the martial classes like less interesting, basically. That's what you're saying? That'd be kind of unfortunate. Like, you want to make them fun to play. Oh, I see. There's a star there. Put a star here. Come on. Get off my thingy. Try to get it off of my... Oh. Get it off of my little pin here. Get off! Get off! There we go. There we go. Got it. Oh, there's only 3 spell lists: Arcane, Divine, and Primal. Interesting. To be fair, that's kind of an interesting choice, and like not in a bad way. That could be kind of cool. Although at the same time, you know, part of the fun of picking a class is that, you know, you get things specific to that class, right? So I'm wondering if that'll make everything a little bit more samesies. But at the same time, like, that kind of makes sense to me, because that's how it is, right? Like, that's really kind of how it is. You need to pick specific spells from spell schools from those lists. Weird. That sounds like something it allows them to add new classes. Oh, true. I'd be interested to be fair, that was something I was working on at one point. Actually, no, I was doing that for character races. I made a whole spreadsheet with all of the 5th edition character races, and my goal was to figure out a point system so that you could create your own character race, basically. And that was kind of a fun project. I should have actually done something with it, but just a second here. I'm gonna use my other pen. You're supposed to have less. You're supposed to have less stuff on you. So you actually stick. There we go. Oh, there's the one before. I have another star. It's put that at, oh no, we already have quite a few stars on here. Well, let's do some more little tiny bits. Weird. I will take a look at that after stream and see if there's a way to change it so that anyone can send links. Because I'd like people to be able to send links. I mean, I understand why it would be, you know, off by default, because who knows what kind of links people send. But at the same time, I don't know, I've always been pretty chill with people sending links. Because we talk about enough, like, arts and crafts projects and D&D and stuff. It's just like there's lots of references to things, or people want to send photos of what they're working on, like a link. You know, I want to see the things. I want to see the things that we're talking about. Ah! Get off! Get off! Ah. Yeah, that's a good temporary solution. It's not a good long-term solution. I want to get that figured out. Yeah, if you're in the Discord troglodyte, Omar's also a moderator over there, so his name should be a different color. Get some more little tiny bits. Oh, okay, you're the Mr. Momo. Okay. It's always kind of strange when people have different. I mean, it's normal, but also for me, it's a little bit strange when people have different names on the Discord and on like YouTube and stuff. Because then I'm just like, I feel like I'm continuing a conversation with this person, but I don't know who this person is. It's like, I swear we've talked before, but when and where and about what? Alright, there's all of our galaxy ones done. We'll try a couple with, we'll do like one or two maybe with some butterflies with some of the flowers, because I don't know if you saw these, Omar, but I have all sorts of pretty flowers. They're little tiny colorful flowers. I used them for some blanks, which are matte, so they're hard to tell, hard to see, but here, I'll show you the matte blanks with the flowers in them. As you can see, the D2. The D2 is sort of shiny. I just have the one flower in there though. Anyways, need to get those into some dice. I just pulled those out today, so they're a work in progress. Do you guys want to see a I'll let this cook again. Do you want to see how complicated one of these sets of dice is that I'm working on? It's not like complicated, but I'm doing all sorts of different colors. I was originally going to do, you know, like 5 layers in every die, all the same colors. And then I decided, you know, I want to use those colors, but what if I mixed it up and did the different dice differently? And so I made myself a cheat sheet. I have the order of the colors, the order that I'm going to pour them and what the colors are. And I have my thing here. And then I made myself a cheat sheet of when I'm going to do each color in which die. Because I'm like, I want, I want the colors to kind of match up with each other, and I don't want like two of the dice to be exactly the same. So I went and made myself a whole diagram. So that's fun. I was debating working on these, doing this today as well, but I would want to film it because it's for a thing. Let's see, what are these links? Go to site. Ooh, I see the Northern Lights ring. That's cool. And go to site. Allow. Oh, that's the image. Interesting. How did they do that? I think that must just be clear resin, right? It must just be clear resin with the green in it, and then it has a dark background. Right? That's cool though, I need to think on that. I do have some little tiny mountains, but I don't think they're small enough to put into these. Maybe some little tiny mountains. Oh, the other thing that I was just thinking of that I should pour some, oh wait, do I have tiny skulls? I've been wanting to do like a bottle with like a little graveyard in it. So I could pour the, let's do a couple of them. I could pour the resin today and then add the moss and the little gravestones and stuff later. And I think I have those over here. Let me grab those. Oh, it's sitting. I still need to organize some things. I've still got things everywhere. Do I have little gravestones here? Do I have little skulls here? Where's my gravestones? Oh, there they are. So I have a bunch of little tiny gravestones that I made for a set of dice a while back, which I think you also have that set, Omar. Do I have any little tiny skulls? I have a medium-sized skull. I don't have any tiny skulls. I was debating maybe putting like a tiny skull at the bottom. Oh, I could, yeah, Oh, I could do some little, what? I think you got the, you got the dice that had the gravestones in them. I could do a couple of, I should do a couple with like a little lily pad on top. That'd be cute. So we'll do a couple. Do I want to make some tiny skulls? Do I have some tiny skulls? I was just thinking of putting like a couple, like a tiny skull or bone or something at the very bottom of these before doing the graveyard on top. But I might need to make some tiny skulls for that. I'm debating whether I want to pour those right now or if I want to hold off until I have those. The smallest skull I have is this one, and it's not small enough. And I'll put that over here with these bones. I'll put these bones over here with these bones. I do have some tiny mushrooms. Those are kind of cute. Yeah. Yeah. Do I want to put dirt in these? Is the video frozen? Did my stream freeze? No, wait. Oh, okay. I pulled up the stream. I can't watch it from like the live control room, but I pulled up the stream in the background. It's frozen for me. I think it must be on my end. So maybe I'll hold off on these until I have some tiny skulls made. But I should remember, I'm gonna text myself tiny skulls so that I remember to make some tiny skulls. Can I just text myself? Tiny skulls. I just said Tibby skulls, but I think I will know what that means. Tibby skulls. Okay, so I'm not going to do the start the graveyard ones today, but I could start a couple of lily pad ones. So I've done dice before where I pour half of it and then I paint a little lily pad on top and I add some little tiny flowers. Can't really see those, but I add some little tiny flowers on top. Something maybe we do that for a couple of necklaces. We'll pour them about just a little bit full of like a light blue, and I'll paint a little lily pad on there with a little tiny brush to the opening, and then I'll put a little flower on it, and it'll be super cute. I just have to be very, very gentle with the resin. So yeah, we'll do that. Let me put things up to the side. Where am I gonna set all this stuff? I still need to organize some things. I don't know where I'm going to set all of my polymer clay bits. I'll set them over here for now. So we'll do that. Do a video for these? You like them? Oh, the I haven't done those. I did ones with shells, which I do plan on doing. I have my sand here. The lotus pond. Oh! No, I don't have a video for those. I don't know that I've made them since I started making YouTube videos. So I haven't made them for more than a year. I should make another set of those. They're I like them. They're so pretty. Yeah, maybe I'll make a video on those at some point. That'd be a good one to maybe talk through my process on, or just do a speed pour maybe on those. I don't know. Yeah, so these ones I'm gonna do. Oh, these ones I could fill right now. These ones I'm gonna add a little bit of sand, and then I'm going to find a shell, a little tiny shell, from my bag of little tiny shells, and put them into these bottles. This one's a little bit small, so that might be difficult to find one. Maybe not. Maybe not. Gotta find something small enough as the. Oh, that one will fit. Yeah, so I put a little. Yeah, the actual lily pad part is painted, and then the little flowers are sculpted out of polymer clay, and then I attach them with a little bit of Elmer's glue and just stuck on top. Another little tiny one. This one has a slightly bigger opening, so I could do slightly bigger on here. How big of a shell can I put in here? Oop, not that big. Yeah, so I'll do sand and then I'll do a shell on top. And one more little tiny shell put in here. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. So I might as well just set these up now. I can always, do I put this? Yeah, I think I just put them all together before I just had the sand in there and then I poured the all of the resin in. What I should do is rubber band some of these together. So the ones that are all stand up on their own, I'm just going to rubber band them together, and that'll help keep them standing up on their own. I'm going to do it by type. So all of the, I don't want it to be too tight though. I'm going to do it by, so all of the Galaxy ones, I'm going to rubber band, for example. Ooh. That might be a little bit, there we go. So there's all of my Galaxy bottles, except for the one that is not, it would not do well if I rubber banded it. Rubber banded it. Those ones I'm probably going to need to stick upright with some polymer clay. No, I should put these together. I have some, I just found these bottles off to the side. I should actually put them together. I put the lids on, glue those on. I also have this little tiny bottle. Okay, let's put these together. Oh dear. There we go. Let's see, how am I going to, I think I'm going to need to use one of these. So I was like, how am I going to get the sand in there? If I can pour. Nope, not very well. I need like a funnel. Oh wait, I have a funnel. Aha, I have a funnel. That might work. Let's see, how far up do I want to go? Not very far probably, right? Just a little ways, and then we'll put our shell in there. Like that, and then we'll put like some blue resin. That'll work out fine. So we'll do the same thing here. These ones I can actually put the yeah, just a little bit of sand. Yeah, I think this is just gonna end up being like a prep day where I get all of the little things set up, and then I'll actually, oops, that's probably too much sand. That's too much sand. I'll get all of these things kind of like set up, and then I'll actually pour the resin probably tomorrow. True. Yes, I do have stuff that could approximate a string of seaweed. I have some moss here. Yeah, I could use some of this. Could do that. That'd be an option. It's true. I like that idea. I like that idea. That'll look good in here. It'll add a little bit of interest a little bit further up, especially. Good thought, good thought. Use narrower. Just like a knife. There we go. These are a little bit narrower, I think. Just a second. There we go. I like, yeah, that was a good thought. That was a good plan. Do some like seaweed in there. Yeah, that'll be cute. That'll be cute. That'll be a little bit tall though. That'd be okay. It might be okay. Cool. Got those. And then, I'm knocking things over. And then we'll do this one. Yeah, especially for this one, I think a little string of seed would be nice. Because the shell's not going to take up a ton of the space in here. So adding some other little bits will be good. This one's nice though, because I can actually get my tweezers in there. Hi, Tara. Wasn't planning on it, but that could be an idea. I was just gonna do like a regular, just a light blue. There's a cat here and there. That might be too tall. That might be too tall. Cool. I might add another little piece. That might be not quite enough. There's a little bit barren at the moment. Yeah, that's a little better. Feels a little bit more like seagrass or something. Wow, it never likes to find what I want it to find. Yeah, the seagrass was a good idea. Seagrass was a good idea. Alright. Guess I'll put that there for now. Okay. We've got those. Got those. I don't think that rubber band's working very well. Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out how to make these all stand upright the best that I can. Let's do, I have a bunch of this style of bottle, so I think we'll do the, we'll do some of the butterflies in there, because it's easier to put them in here too. This bottle's much easier to get all of the stuff in there. The round ones, it's hard to, like, because they're curved up, it's hard to, like, get things placed where I want them. But this one's pretty easy because it's pretty flat along the side. So we'll add a couple of butterflies and then we'll add some flowers. Maybe like 3 butterflies. Now we'll go for, let's see, what color of butterflies do we want? What color of butterflies? Ooh, these are kind of pretty. Maybe like a dark, I could go for a dark pink. Or I could go for like a blue. Let's go for a blue maybe, because I think they'll stand out from the flowers. And then I'll do like mostly pink flowers. I don't have to make them all blue either. Could do a different. I'll do a darker blue. Yeah, we'll do two lighter blues and a darker blue. And then we'll do mostly like the pinkish and reddish flowers in there. We'll see how that looks. We'll see if I like the butterflies, and if I do like the butterflies, maybe we'll do some more of them, but I got these little tiny flowers. So pretty. I'm gonna put a bunch of those in there. But yeah, I'm starting to think I'm not gonna actually pour resin today. I think we're just gonna get all of these set up And then I'll probably pour the actual resin tomorrow. I will post photos of how things turn out in the Discord, at least once I have things out. But I don't know. I'm tired today. I'm tired today. I didn't sleep well. I don't know why. I like woke up at 6:30, and then you know when you're like kind of dozing, where it's just like you're resting, but like you're not really like asleep. That's how I was for a few hours. I don't know why. Usually I don't have much trouble sleeping, but I don't know. I just didn't sleep well. Didn't sleep well last night, so I might go take a nap. But I do want to get these pretty much going. I'm trying to pick out some of the like warm toned flowers because I think those will go well with the blue. Oops. But I want them all facing up. This one's not facing up. Or facing outwards at least. There we go. I do like these flowers though. I might have to get some more of them. I was like not 100% sure on them when I got them because you know I ordered them online because I was just like, man, I need some bright colored flowers for a project. You know, I had an idea for a set of dice for one of the characters that I'm doing. I was just like, it would be really good if I had like bright colored flowers for them. It really matches like what they have going on. Yeah, I think so. I think they're real flowers and then they've just been like dried and dyed. Little flowers, just dried and dyed. And they're not necessarily the most like evenly dyed or anything either, but the color, I like the colors on them. I like that they have held up really well. Like they're up the perfect size for going in a set of dice. I'm gonna do some more dice with these for sure. I don't know if it'll go all the way up here, but put one more in the top here. We'll go for a red one maybe. Yeah, I think I like it with the blue butterflies. That's kind of pretty. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is it good with the butterflies, or should I do some without butterflies? I mean, I could do some without butterflies and some with butterflies, but I think I'm doing it like all pink ones in here because it's like kind of a little heart shape. So we'll do that. This one I think I'll just do flowers because this one would be a pain to try and get butterflies into. Oh, butterflies! Yeah, this one I'm just going to do pink. This one I'm going to do pink without butterflies just because I think it would be difficult to get the butterflies in there. But I can definitely do some more butterflies in these other ones. Do pink and white. Maybe a red or two. But mostly pink. I like that there's some variation in... That's a good idea. I think I'll... Why not both? Yeah, I do like that idea too. I was debating that. This one I think I like how it's put together. I think the next one we can do a little bit of moss at the bottom, get some green in there. I think that's a good idea. I have enough bottles. I can make a few different things. I don't know why I'm so worried about not using them or something. It's like I should use these. That's what they're here for. Like, do I want to make a whole bunch of flower ones? It's like, does it matter? Just make things. a very Valentine's Day one. Probably should have done this in. Oh, okay. That's fair. Yeah, if you were in like an apartment or something, I don't know about the vibratory tumbler. It's like I'm in a house, so it works fine for me, but yeah, it can be quite loud. So I'm taking these all out because I've decided that I want to grab ones that don't. That one's fine. I want to grab ones that don't have stems to them, or take the stems off of them because they kind of get in the way. There we go. Get rid of some stems. They were running into each other and they were running into each other and causing each other to like be shoved in there weird. I know. Yeah, that's why it's such a mess over there. Is because I completely rearranged everything. I also have like obviously a different shelf stuff behind me, but it's so convenient. It's just right next to me. I can grab things with ease. I can just be like, I want scissors. Wait for the glass plate to put on the disc of the wheel. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Ooh, look at this one. This is a pretty pink one. It's a big pink one. It's going in. I don't want it facing into the other flower. Oh, I mean, it's kind of pretty just with the 3. I'm tempted to just leave it with, like, the 3. Come on. You can do it, camera. I believe in you. There we go. I'm tempted to leave it with, like, just the 3 flowers and then do, like, some shimmery pigment or something with it. Or should I fill it up completely? That's the real question. It's cute, though. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like it with just the 3. I think if I overfill it more, it might take away from it. Yeah, I like it as is, I think. All right, let's do another one with butterflies. I wonder if we'll do another one of these with butterflies, and we'll try it with a little bit of grass, a little bit of moss in the bottom as well. All right, what color butterflies should we do? We did blue last time. We could go for pink this time and then go for like some blue, or we could do purple. What if we did purple and did it with like yellow and oranges? That'd be, I guess I did yellow and oranges there. But yeah, what color butterflies should we do? Is the glass plate on the pottery wheel necessary? Just wondering. I don't really have a good yellow. The yellow here is translucent. I do have like a dark pink though, that could be pretty. Maybe like a dark purpley pink, and I'll go for like yellow and blue flowers. Ooh, let's go for the dark purpley pink and then do yellow and blue flowers. I like that plan. And we'll do another like, I think the 3 butterflies was a good choice. I think 3 was good. I'll place some resin dots in here. We'll see how it looks. Flip that around so it's going upwards and not downwards, or at least sideways. Oh my goodness, get off. There we go. We're just to help the clay stick better. Oh, I see. Yeah, that wouldn't work out well. Yeah, that makes sense. I know what you're talking. I know what. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. With the grooves. Yeah. All right. Let me cook that. I melted tea. Yeah, you know, I was thinking I was gonna like it better without the butterflies, but I really like the butterflies. I think they're super cute. And then this one I'll do with some sort of like shimmer or something. I like adding shimmer to things. I don't know why, it's just fun. Man, I still feel like a novice sometimes at making dice, which is kind of weird. It's kind of funny. I don't know, I kind of do and I kind of don't. Because on the one hand, I remember when I first started making dice, and I was so intimidated to start making dice because I'm like, there's already so many established dice makers out there. I'm never going to make like anything that other people are going to want. And now I'm somehow an established dice maker. Just because I've been doing it I just started doing it and kept doing it. Like that blue one, come back. Should I do any green or just blue and yellow? I like the blue and yellow. I think we'll just do blue and yellow. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird because there's certain things where I'm just like, I look back and I'm just like, oh man, I could do so much better than that now. Should we go for, I kind of think, should we go for a dark green? Should we go for like a dark green with our blue and our yellow? Or should we go for like a light green? Dark green or light green? The dark green is going to be... It is a surprisingly expensive hobby to get started in, yeah. I mean, if you want to do it as a hobby, not necessarily, because you don't necessarily need like a pressure pot or masters or anything. But if you want to sell them, yeah, it's expensive. You need a pressure pot, you need masters, you need resin. But yeah, should I do light green or dark green? The light green, I think... Yeah, I was going to say the light green, I think, is more in vein with the blue and the yellow. The dark green would be more contrasty. I guess maybe we want to do it more in vein with the blue and yellow, because I think the dark one might take... It end up being the focus more than the pink butterflies, which I want to stand out. So I'll add a little bit of that at the very bottom. And then we'll add all of our flowers on top. I could add some dirt, quote unquote, too. Yeah, I don't know if the contrast would be good or bad. I don't know if it would like stick out like a sore thumb, or if it would like help, make it more interesting. I don't know. I'm not sure. Face outwards. It's like I need to cut this moss down a little bit smaller. So to be fair, it's probably one of those things where it's just all personal preference. Some people would like it better with the dark, some people would like it better with the light. I could do a mix of the two, but I don't think that would be quite right. I don't think that would work very well. So I'm trying to get things in here in a way that is visually pleasing. I'm assuming it's because if your thumb hurts, it's noticeable. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Like, I'm wondering if it like, yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering if it's just because it's like very noticeable when your thumb is sore. It's not like actually like sticking out. Or maybe if your thumb is hurt, you are holding it out. I don't know. You want to keep it away from your other fingers? Do the fingies. No, not upside down. Right side up. Go right side up. I still struggle with that sometimes. I still sometimes, not often, and usually it's still, I can still fix it. Usually it's not like too bad. Just like, ah, my hand slipped type thing, but even I say that like I have any sort of authority or anything. But no, I still struggle with accidentally rolling my edges every once in a while. Oh, we need one more blue one. One more blue one. And then I think we're good. One more little tiny blue one. If I can grab the little tiny blue one. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I think that's cute. I think that's cute. And then maybe a bottle. What was the other bottle that I had? Oh, it's right here. Maybe I'll just do like a single flower in here. Some sort of like big single flower. Like, let's see which one I have that's nice and big. It's like a nice color. It's a good size. Maybe like a red or a blue or a pink. I don't think the green will show. Oh wait, here's an orange. Let me see how this looks. Oh, that's I feel like you've got you've got something working against you there. I might just do that. Like, that's kind of cute. Just a single flower. I kind of like it with just like the single flower. Very like simple, classy. But let's do one more of these big bottles with every color imaginable. Oh wait, I should do it in color order. I should do like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Or I'll probably do pink because I don't really have a purple. Oh, let's do that. So we'll put a pink one in first. Or a couple pink ones maybe. Pink. Got a couple of kind of smaller-ish pink ones to go at the bottom. And then we're gonna go to blue. Find a better blue than that. We're gonna go rainbowy. Blue, green, if it'll get off my thing. Yellow, so yellow. And an orange. And red. We'll just do like a single big red on top. Yeah! Oh, I don't know if I like that side. That's unfortunate. For a second. What do you mean by measure? Sorry, okay, let's see. Use the caliper gauge to make sure your dice masters are accurate. You got it down to a difference of, just post a video in the Discord. Also, that single flower is pretty Should probably measure my masters. Yeah, it probably should. Not perfect parallel. I haven't, no. Probably should for accuracy's sake, but I haven't. Hasn't been, like, my priority, really. There we go. Rainbows. Okay, I like this. I like that, guys. I like the okay, I want to make another rainbow flowers. Now I'm just excited. Now I'm just making ones with flowers in them. I like the ones with the flowers. I'm gonna do another rainbow one. Should I just do like a single flower of each? Nah, I'll do two. I'll do two here. We go there, and then we got blue. Oh, it's upside down. No. How did that happen? No, you're supposed to be above the pink. Just in here. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Wait, there we go. It's a little better. Blue. Green. The green's kind of pastel-y compared to everything else. Yellow. I'm gonna repeat another yellow. Oh my gosh, I can grab it. I'm trying using these scissors. Would mini dice fit in those jars? It would be cool to make one where there's a die sitting in moss flower. Oh, that'd be cute. I don't have any molds for mini dice though. It's something I thought about, but I just have not found the time. I'm still trying to get stuff put together for Vampire the Masquerade dice, and it's been months. They just aren't casting quite right, which is really annoying. The symbols on them aren't casting quite right. And red. Like, they'll work okay, but I don't know, it's just not, they're not perfect. Another rainbow. So I'm trying to focus on that at the moment, since I have someone waiting on that before I start worrying about other kinds of dice. Come on. Come on, you can find it. Find it. Come on, camera, you can do it. There we go. No! I found it for a second. Ugh. They're just not casting right. Let's see if I can show you. Let's see if I can show you in the... Yeah, you see how that's not complete? Can you see how it's missing part of it? I don't know. I don't know what's causing the problem. To be fair, they look okay when I pour resin into them, but they don't look okay enough for me to make more masters in them. Oh, I got mini D20s and mini D10s for vampire. Oh, see, that's fun. But yeah, so they're just not filling in quite right. And I'm not sure why, because like the masters themselves look okay. They do look a little narrow at a couple points here, which is kind of frustrating. Like here, I can see why it's not filling in there, because this is it's kind of narrow at the top there. It's like a little bit squished. But I don't know a good way to fix that. Would a higher pressure when casting cause them to fill in? I do actually cast my molds at a higher pressure than I cast my dice. I cast them at about, I don't know, 45 instead of 40, I think. Somewhere around there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still making some molds, even though they have some flaws, because again, they look okay, the dice do, when I cast in them, but I feel like I don't want to cast more masters in them, because they won't work. I don't know, they'll just get worse, if that makes sense. If I try to make more molds. So it slowed down my process a lot, because I'm just making, you know, another 2 molds every 2 weeks. I got them from Revel Broker. They've been great to work with. Don't take this as like a... I don't know, not necessarily. I don't know if my pressure pot will do well at 6. Oh no, it'll go up to 60, won't it? What have I been going up to? What have I been going up to? Yeah, maybe it will. I'll have to see if I can get up to the higher pressure. I usually cast my dice at about 40 psi, and I've been casting my molds at about 45. But yeah, I'll have to see. But no, Revel Broker has been excellent to work with. I debated reaching out to them and bringing it up, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, it's kind of... I don't know if it's a flaw on my part or a flaw on their part. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't want to, like, bring it up if it's a me problem. Oh, that's what was there. It's fine. Butterflies. Maybe I'll bring it up in their Discord and see if they have any suggestions on how to fix it, though. Yeah, I do have 40. Yeah. Okay, I think we've got our things pretty well set up. What else? You cast your first set of molds at the same pressure as the dice you made with them. Yeah, that probably works fine. I don't remember where I heard that you're supposed to do it, like, at a higher pressure. I don't remember why either. I think it's to help with the longevity of the molds, maybe? Something like that. Okay, I'm gonna pull out all of the materials, but I don't think I'm going to pour resin today because I had something I was gonna do at 3-ish. And I just don't feel like pouring resin. But I will start pulling out the colors for the Sunrise, D4, and bottles. And I'll pull out the ones for the Galaxy. So let's see, for Galaxy I want, there it is. Galaxy, I want this dark blue. Also, these trays pull out. Look at this, you could lift them and the tray pulls out. I don't know if you can see that on a little tiny screen. It doesn't work great here because the my things are kind of a little bit tall. Let's see, this is that, and the black ink here, and some, where's that glitter? Here's the glitter. We'll grab a little bit of holographic glitter. So there's that for our Galaxy ones. We have our ink out already. I might grab a little bit of this one though. It's a very dark sparkly glitter. I like to have a glitter with that. These ones. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's to help. Interesting. Okay. Yellow ochre. Orange, yellow. Scarlet. Oh my gosh, it's so nice having everything here. Pastel purple and royal blue. Oh my goodness, it was so easy to find everything. Oh, that's nice. I like this. I like this. It's so much easier to find things. I also didn't clean mixing cups today either, so I'll have to do that, which would take a while. But yeah, we got things set up. I'll go over everything that we got set up, and then I'm probably gonna end it for today. So what we've got going on, we've got our colors for. Did I mention where I got it? We had a fabric store that's moving, and so they were having like a big sale on everything. And I got a text from my dad. He's like, "Hey, do you want this display rack from this fabric store?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, actually I do. I think I could use that." So it's actually like a sale rack from a fabric store. I think it had like bobbins in it and thread. What is it? Yeah, it says like. I haven't taken the labels off, so it still says like the names of the things that were in it. But also it's just, look at that, I got everything all organized. It's so nice and fancy. And I left spaces in between things, so that if I get more stuff I can fill it in. Anyways, yeah, plants. So I'm gonna do a couple of bottles and also a D4 blank to replace this D4 blank that did not turn out. It had problems in some sunrise colors. And then we've got a bunch of flower bottles that we'll do. I have 2 rainbow ones and 2 that have butterflies, and then a couple that are different shapes and have fewer flowers in them. But I think, gotta be careful with that. These are glass bottles. Oh dear, I have it all funky now. Okay, cool. That's back to how I wanted it. And then let's see, we got our little oceany ones with our seashells in there, and some seagrass, which is actually kind of moss. Oh no! Oh well. I guess the nice thing about this is that if I drop it and it falls, it's not a huge deal. It kind of goes back to its normal shape. That one likes to fall over. This one's not quite flat on the bottom. These two I'm going to do a little bit of like a light blue, and then I'm going to paint a lily pad or a couple lily pads on the inside, and then I'll put like little polymer clay flowers there. And then all of these ones are going to be galaxy. We glued a bunch of stars and holographic glitter onto the inside of these, so they are ready to go. And then I was going to say last but not least, but we actually made these first. I have a bunch of bottles with bats in them. They've got little bats. Little bats. And I'm going to do a like an inky swirl in there, like a black inky swirl, and then like a mica drop of some sort of like very shimmery pigment. Maybe this one with the purple. It's hard to see on camera, but this is a interference violet. So it's white, but then it kind of shimmers purple in the light. I'm going to drip that down into there. I like the little bats too, they're very cute. They look very messy at the moment, but that'll disappear when we get our other resin in there. You won't be able to tell. And then I think that's everything. It doesn't seem like we got a ton done today, but I think we've got a fair number of bottles set up and ready to go. But I think I'll probably pour those tomorrow. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Let me move some things around so that I have them all. Anyways, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm glad you could come hang out for a bit while I got some work done. I will have a new video up on Thursday. I'm kind of excited about it. It's going to be the first video of kind of a direction I'm planning on heading a little bit more. So I'm hoping the people like it, because I think I want to head in that direction, but we'll see. But yeah, I don't have my planner with me. I think I'll be back next weekend. I should be. I will post in the Discord a link to next week's video. I usually try to schedule things on like Thursday. So video will be out, and hopefully new stream will be scheduled. If I'm planning on doing one on Saturday. I don't have my calendar with me down here at the moment, but should be good. We'll see what we end up doing if we do more resin stuff. Yeah, I'm glad you could come join as well. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys.